A very good morning to everyone. Today our group is going to present about our subject called Philosophy and Current Issues. The challenges we've chosen is called the challenges of living costs and also economic responsibilities. And the topic we've chosen is called How does socio-economic factors affect the students nowadays? And these are our group members. And I would like to introduce myself first. So my name is Fong Sui Ying. And moving on, we have Emily Patarin, Lim Chi Chuan, Bhavitra Selvaraj, Dinagari Mariappan, and also Navina Anadan. And three of us are from hospitality management, and the other three is from business course. So first of all, what is socio-economic? Socio-economic is known as the combination of social and economic, whereas its background is from different levels of income and also cultural capital. And as for the factors included in socio-economic is called and known as income, education, employment, community safety, and also social support. And our group is required to come up with two objectives. And the first objective is known as throughout completing the assignment and report, the students will be able to identify the positive and negative impacts of socioeconomic factors to students. Whereas the second objective is known as the students will be able to identify on ways how the government provide assistance to the students from academic sectors. And that is all for my part. Next, I would like to pass on to my next group member. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Lim Chi Chuan. I am going to present the theory of students of UiTM Campus Kuala Pilah. First of all, students with higher grades are more attracted by employers. This is because employers believe that students with higher grades are more valuable to the company as an asset. And grades depend on assessments. Assessment is a tool to test the understanding of students towards a particular subject or topic. And not everyone can be socio-economically affected. This is because results shows that it is very country by country. For example, in Kisii University College in Kenya, study shows that there is a link between students' grades and socio-economic factors. While in Maldives, the same thing can be said because there is a study being conducted there. However, in technical colleges in Delta states, studies shows that there is no link between socioeconomics and academic achievements. That's all. Thank you. I now pass it to Emily.
Very pleasant day to everybody. I'm Nisa Datul. My name is Emily Patari from BITHN course. So today I'll be presenting two theories in my part. And before I start present, I hope everyone would forgive me if there is any presentation or pronunciation mistake from me. So let's start with the first theory, which is the International Journal of Evaluation and the Research in Education. So in this journal, the scholars mention that students with low socioeconomic levels appear to perform less well in their education than compared to the other students who are from the high socioeconomic status. So we can see that there are three factors that affect students' low socioeconomic performance. Due to low self-concept that comes in personal identity and social identity, and self-motivation, communication perceptions. So let's move on to the below. Low socioeconomic students, usually they have an urge for coaching them, counseling in their own self-concept, because they knew that they are very unique compared to other personalities from other people. Usually, This type of students will question their social identity by evaluating themselves, comparing them with other classmate abilities and other people. So mostly in this journal, there's a report from the teachers from low socioeconomic status school. They mentioned that this type of kids are very slow in education and have the feeling of lower confidence in them. They feel they are not as good as the others. Example, but not all students with this type of situation can manage their own condition, which this is bad news to us and everyone, and it will cause a negative impact to many of the students outside there. They normally will feel ashamed because of the external factors. The external factors that I mentioned is example, maybe they need to attend additional classes, additional tuitions, or any education guidance, because this will reveal their secrets that is a big difference and very different. They can differentiate it from the others compared to the student that doesn't need any academic supportation. So that's why they will feel like guilty, or maybe they will feel ashamed. So this is the reason why this type of student need extra attention and guidance immediately, because they are easy to feel left behind, left out, and have extremely negative thoughts that will put them under a humongous pressure that they can't tolerate. So this will cause their academic result will be affected. So through this household environment, which mentioned as below here, the scholar research that stated the economy household was also very important, particularly the socio-economic status of the parents. And because due to this, there is a significant impact on students' motivation to learn and maybe to explore or continue their further studies. So this research also mentioned about teachers as a great role model in the class. And by creating a close relationship with the students, it might appear to be the foundation for students' academic performance. So if the student relationship is close to the teachers, they might feel comfortable, and students might adapt to the class situation comfortably, and it might motivate them to learn more, and it will appear to a positive outcome on their academic achievements. So I'll continue to the next story, which is Chris Drew theory. Okay, so Chris Drew theory, known as True C theory, the article the scholar mentioned about the term social economy status, which this refers to a person or person's family position in the society, the economy in comparison with other members of the community. So you can see here, the social ranking can be determined by various factors or maybe categories. So the examples of the social and economic elements were that a person have the education levels, their financial income, their occupation, and maybe the region of residence. So in other cases, the scholar also mentioned that the person position is also determined by many factors, such as their maybe religious background or maybe ethnic origin. That's the factors. So continue to the main categories to categorize them is like the first category will be high status, the second will be middle status, and the third one will be the low status. Okay, we will continue the next slide. Okay, so middle status and all these status, Chris also share about their opinion about the education, income, and occupation were the three main factors that are usually taken into account by categorize them or evaluate them in classifying these families or individual into their own specific status. So lastly, he did mention about the greater one's community is, there are the bigger possibility that imbalance will happen. Maybe imbalance will happen in the access to high quality healthcare, to education and development for people development opportunities. So in his view, according to the journal, the higher social economic status individual or students are viewed as those who are very fortunate and very lucky in the society, that they will live free from numerous challenges that compared to the low socioeconomic students that needed to go through a lot of various challenges to get their education, or maybe they don't have the opportunity to even study more on for their own future. So that's all for my slides today and for my presentation. Thank you so much for your patience and for your time today. So my presentation will end here, and I would like to pass to the next person to continue their slides. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Bhavitra. Now I present about discussion part. In this part, the students are required to analyze and outcome with a discussing the two objectives and theory stated above. First of all, we will be looking from the first objective, which is positive and negative impact of social economic factor to the students. Social economic issue can affect students' life and educational result in both positive and negative ways. There are several positive impact of social and economic factor, which are accessing to the resources. Example, book, technology, tutoring activities are among the educational resources that students from higher social economic background frequently have access to. This should improve their academic performance and learning opportunities. Second is quality education. Moving to the next positive impact, are quality education. Students attending schools in wealth communities may gain from better finding institution, qualifies institute. Next negative impact, educational inequality. Factor is educational inequality. Schools in economically under privately areas sometimes struggle with the lack of money, overcrowded and qualified teachers. These elements may cause achievement gaps, lower educational quality and less changes for people from lower socio-economic backgrounds. Next is finance challenges. Students from lower income household may experience financial challenges such as being unable to afford meals, transportation and even school supplies. That's all. Thank you.
A very good morning to everyone. My name is Dinagari Mayapal and I am from Bachelor Student in Business Management from Sigi College, Pune. Today I am going to present about the second objective. Our second objective is identifying the ways on how government could provide assistance in living costs and education to students. There are three ways how government can provide assistance to students from academic sectors. This discussion aims to explore ways how government can offer support in provide assistance for students from academic sectors so it can help to reduce impact from social economic inequalities on students in Malaysia. First way is work study program. Work study program can provide students paid employment opportunities. It helps students from lower income family to support their financial while pursuing their higher education. This program also can help students cover their living costs while gain practical experience in their interested fields. By encourage development work study program, government can address the economic responsibility faced by students who are from lower income background family. Next way is collaboration with education institutions and NGOs. Government can collaborate with some educational institute and non-governmental organizations such as NGO, Mercy, Malaysia, public university to provide support for students who has came from lower income backgrounds, such as offer them financial counseling, career guidance, and help them to access some funds during emergency periods. Next, benefits by collaborating with this non-governmental organization, Malaysia government can support students to arrange mentorship program, scholarship, and mental health improvement program. This helps students who came from lower income background family to access for higher education opportunities which can help them in future. My last point is improving financial knowledge among students. Malaysia government can invest in financial knowledge program especially for students which help them to gain knowledge about their finance management system effectively. It helps students to understand about budgeting, savings, and some investment strategy which can help them make decisions regarding their living costs and development in their financial future. By providing this kind of programs for students can learn including discipline and responsibility towards themselves. Government should develop this kind of program widely not only for school students also for university and college students so it can help them to manage their student debt or loans such as PTPTN. Social economic inequality factors have influence on Malaysia students, while some getting positive impact, but students from lower income background family face challenges because financial restriction. Malaysia government can assist students in reducing challenges and support to pursue their education. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Navina from Bachelor of Business Marketing Management. Today I want to tell about the conclusion of the socio-economics factors effect of students in Malaysia. As the conclusion, socio-economy is found as one of the challenge living cost economic responsibility that happen in Malaysia. Socio-economics, which is combined in socio and economics, which is known that refers as social standing as a student and is often used as a measurement for aspect educational, economics, and occupation background in future. Throughout of this report, the student will able to identify and analyze the positive and negative impact of socio-economic factors and also understand the significance of the socio-economics. The positive and negative impact socio-economic factors that may affect the student in Malaysia. This impact may affect students from the aspect and income growth in the future, educational level, and also economic status. Not only that, second objective, the student will be able to understand throughout the completing of the report is identify the assistance provided by the government to students in their educational background when pursue high education in Malaysia. With this objective, students are able to conduct research and studies from information sources such as website, articles, and journals, and also able to analyze and discuss with one another significant of socio-economic factors to students in Malaysia. Thank you.